Good morning and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea in Ireland, over here in Europe. Another glorious morning. And okay, for those of you who haven't been on this channel before, we're going back over previous versions of the Telegraph Diabolical Sudokus, and this one is number 5620 in their series, which came from the 17th of September 21. And we normally divide this into two videos. The first video, we go as far as we can with the basic Sudoku solving techniques. So at the end of this one, we've gone as far as we can, and you're all welcome to have a look at it. And if you can come up with a solution, by all means do, and include it below in the comments. If you go back over previous part ones of these solutions, you'll see that people have come up with, fairly good ones. Certainly ones better solutions than I could come up with. And then part two will probably reflect what has come back in the comments. Okay. Anyway, this is what we have, and let's see where we can go from here. I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad, and what I like about that is if you click on a cell, it'll show you all occurrences of that one. Or in this case, it is a one actually. All right. And I find that's good for beginners, and I'm not really all that good at this. So from that, we can see that the one can't be along here, and it can't be along here. Therefore, we're going to get a Snyder pair of ones in there. Now that is also, no, forget about that. Can we get anything else? Yes, this one over here, which means we're going to get a pair here, a diagonal pair, which I normally don't like. And this one coming down here, and that one going across, gives us another diagonal here on the ones. And we can't get anything in there. All right, on to the twos. Well, coming across here, we can't have a two, so this will be the twos here. And now these twos are also a pointing pair, which means we can't have a two here, we can't have a two here, but unfortunately it leaves us with three twos here. And I think that is all we can do with the twos. So on to the threes. Well, better now, we've got one across here, we've got one down here, one up here, so that gives us our two threes here. And that looks like all we can do with the threes, so on to the fours. Oh yes, we got down here, up here, and across from that one, so we get our two fours here. And I think that's all we can do with the fours, so let's continue on with the fives. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 5 of them in. That's not bad. So again, can't be there, can't be here, can't be here, can't be there, so we get a unique 5. And we're deleting a 3 there, which means this now is going to be the 3. Back to the 5s. Well, can't be down there, can't be down here, or here, so we have our Snyder pair of 5s here. Okay, on the top, house 1, can't be along there, can't be over here, can't be up there, so we get another unique 5 in here. Now that should help us down here because we can't have a 5 there, or here, so we get a Snyder pair of 5s here. And I think that's every house done. Yes, it is. 1 to the 6s. Well, we can't have it up here, can't have it across here, so there are our Snyder pair of 6s. And not across there, not along here, so 2 6s there. Right, of 6s here, dear. Okay, that's all we can do in the 6s. We've gone to the 7s. Right, we can't have it there. We can't have it here. So between there and there, we're going to have a Snyder pair of 7s. That's all, I think. So on to the 8s. Well, can't be down there or here. So between here and here, we're going to have 8s. No, can't have across here. Can't have it up here, can't have it over there, so we're going to have a unique 8 here, and we're deleting the 7, which means this now is going to be our 7. And while we're here, there is now a conjugate pair, and it is going to be made up of, because there's only 2 sands left, so there have to be 2 numbers going in there. And what we're missing at the moment is the 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're missing the 9. So that's a 1 and a 9 that goes in there. I usually colour house 1's green. Alright, we were doing 8s. Now we can't have an 8 over here. We can't have an 8 down here. So there are our 2 8s there. Now if we do it again, this is a pointing pair, which means we can't have 8s anywhere else in this row. So they can't be there, can't be there, can't be here, can't be here. So we get a unique 8 in there. We can't have it over here, can't have it over here, and there we have 2 8s there. And this also is a conjugate pair, so again we'll colour that green. Now that is, I think, everything done for the 8s, and on to the 9s. Oh, just the 1. Brilliant. But it can't be along here, and we already know that that has, between those two there's a 1 and 8, which means the 9 will have to be here or here. So we can get something out of it after all. And again, well, that 9 will point up this way, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's everything done. That is our first pass. Now, since we put in so many new ones, we might as well go back in and do, this is all about iteration. We'll go and do a second pass now again, starting off on the 1. Well, no, we can't have it here, we can't have it here, and now we can have a Snyder pair of 1s in there. Okay, on to 2s. Well, can't be there, can't be here, so it's between here and here now are our Snyder 2s. Do it again. That's also a pointing pair, which means we can't have it here, we can't have it here, so it'll be here or here for our 2s. Where are the 2s? That's all, I think. 3s. Oh, look at that. Can't be across here, can't be over here, so we have a unique 3 in here. We're motoring now, aren't we? If we look up here, we can't have a 3 here, we can't have a 3 here, so Snyder pair of 3s in there. That's all on the 3s, I think. On to the 4s. No change there, I'm afraid. And no change there either. 5, 6s. Well, across here, we can't have a 6 across there, and the only 2 left are here, so that is where we put in Snyder 6s. And on to the 7s. That's it, I'm afraid. 8s, and we're still the same on the 8s. And 9s. Where's the 9? Here it is. Okay, that didn't go as well as I had hoped. Do you know what I'll do? I'll just do it the third time myself. If I find anything, I'll come back to you, but I'm not too hopeful that there will be anything. And then we'll have to start looking at some other techniques to try and get more of this solved. I just noticed something. We have 3 cells here, but the numbers we're looking at are 1, 2, 6, and 9. That's 4 numbers but 3 cells. So there's something wrong there. Oh, look, that's 6. We can't have a 6 there. So get rid of that 6, meaning that this is the 6 for this house. And we got rid of a 1, which means this has to be the 1 for the house. And we're getting rid of a 2, which means this has to be the 2. All right. Okay. Getting worried there for a while. I thought we weren't going to get that done. And with that one gone, it means this one here now can't be a 1. That must be a 9. And that must be the 1. And let us get rid of the colours there as well. Yes. Okay, I'll go back now on the 1s, and I'll come back to you if I find anything. All right. Well, this one, that was quick. This one means you can't have a 1 there, which means that has to be the 8. And this has to be the 1. And let's get rid of the colours as well while we're at it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need 2 1s here. And that one there means this cannot be the 1. And that has to be the 1. And I just see, yes, I was asleep. This 8 over here means that one there cannot be the 8, which means this here has to be the 8. Wish I could put in numbers a bit faster. And that 8 means this one can't be the 8, and this one here must be the 8. Now, we've got a lot here. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And we've got a 5, 6, 8 here. I'm just thinking, can we get anything else in here? It'd be a nice one, or also even over here, which is a 2, 4, 5, 8. You know, this, oh, look at that. Hold on. We missed out here. Over here, there's just 2 candidates left with the rest of them in. So they would be 2 and 7. Yeah, 2 and 7. And that now is for the house, as we've always done, but it's also for a column. I do columns as red, which means here it has to be a triple. We can work that out later. I'm still interested in this thing here, looking at 6. Yeah, we've got a 6 down here, and we've got a 6 over here, and a 6 there, which means this has to be the 6. And if that is the 6, then this has to be the 5. Well, if we still keep looking at this house, 3 can't be there, there, or there, which means 3 must be here or here. Oh, those 2 3s are also a pointing pair, which means this one here can't be a 3. This is working out well, which means this must be the 3. Well, actually, I'd like to have a look at this house here. Now that we have the 2, 7 in, what can go into this house? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, 6. Well, 6 can't be here, so 6 is going to be here or here. 6, 7. 7 can't be here. We have 7 over there. 8, 9. 9 would be any of the 3s. That won't do us any further good there. But that got something in. Oh, look at this. Something wrong here. We have 2 cells left in this row, but yet we have 3, 5, 9. 5 is here. That can't be a 5. This is about to just keep on counting the number of candidates and the number of cells in a row, house, or column. They must equal. So 5 can't be there, which means it must be here. And now we look at these 2, and it'll probably be 3, 9 that has to be between the 2 of them. So we'll have a 3 and we'll have a 9. And that finishes off this row. Okay, this seems to be the last of these ones, so I'll just go off and do 1 to 9 again quickly, and I'll come back to you. And immediately I find, it always happens, can't have 1s there, can't have 1s there, can't have 1s here, so we have a Snyder pair of 1s there. And that takes care of all the 1s, and then on to the 2s. 3. Well, on the 3s we can't have it there or any of those ones there, so there is the Snyder pair for the 3s. Well, interesting, we can't have it across there or here, so this will be our Snyder pair for within the house of the 3s. Well, 4s can't be there, can't be there, so it's across this way. It's as well to get all these in because it'll make the final phase of the puzzle so much easier to solve. Oh, before we go any further, we should look at this. Just color this, that's all. It's a row, so that's going to be colored blue. And we have, okay, there's going to be a triple here of some sort. Anything else that has 3s in it? Up or down? Like, I'm just trying to fill in small amounts. There's 3 there. That's going to be a 1, 2, 6. So we've got 2 1s, 2 2s. Only, is this going to be a 6? Oh no, look, there's a 6 down there. That can't be a 6. Okay, get rid of that 6. So where will the 6 go? Can't be there, can't be there. Oh, this has to be a 6. Okay, make that a 6. We're getting rid of a 1, which makes this a 1. We're getting rid of a 3, which makes that a 3. Okay, that 1 gets rid of this one, which makes this the 1, getting rid of a 2, which makes that the 2. We're doing well here. Anything else happens? Now we just have, oh, we've got 3 left here now, and 3 left in here. Oh no, that 3 there gets rid of this 3 here. Can't have a 3 there, which means that is going to be the 9. And for that conjugate pair, if that's the 9, then this must be the 3. Gets rid of that 3 there. And this then is the 3 for this house. The 9 gets rid of that 9 down there. Okay, and let's make this back, clear it up again, get rid of the colors. Now for row 2, there's just 2 left here. Oh, we can't have a 6. There's the 6 up there, so get rid of that 6. So what can go in here? Well, it's going to be 7 and 9, I do believe, and that is vertical only, so that's going to be colored red. Now we need to do a bit more cleaning up around the place. I just noticed there's just this little 6 sitting here. Is that right? Can't have a 6's here. Can't have 6's there. Can't have 6. Yep, that has to be the 6. So I'll stick the 6 in there. And I saw another one. This 6 over here. Okay, there's 2 6's this way, but in this house, can't be there, can't be there. So that has to be the 6 for the house, which means this can't be the 6. If that can't be the 6, then this must be the 6 for that one, and we're getting rid of a 4, and then this must be the 4, and there's only 1 left now in this row. What is going to go in here? That's going to be a 9, and we could do with a couple of 9s around the place. And actually there's only 1 other cell here in this row, and that has to be a 2 7 if it's a 2 7 2 7. So that also has to be 2 7, and that is going to be in the row. So I'll color the rows blue, and this one is also needs to have a blue in it. Oh, we've got a conjugate pair or a double here, and that's going to be 1 2 3 is going to be 4 5 6 7 8, a 4 9, and since we also have a double here, that'll also have to be a 4 9. So we'll color those blue, and these 2 are green because they're house. Oh, look there at the bottom, another conjugate pair. What can go in here? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's going to be a 7, 4 7. And we see here, this looking very suspicious wise. Are these W wigs or something that will cover you up? That's also going to be a 4 7, and that is in the row. Oh, just put that has to be, that was wrong. There's a 4 7 4 7. Ah, okay, that has to be the house. You know, I think we have squeezed just about as much as we can out of this, but before we go, what I'd normally do next is just look at those rows that have 3 left and see if they could give us anything. Like, I'm looking for binaries, binary pairs, because they'd be handy for chains and the things like that. And okay, that's got 4 left in it, so it's unlikely that we're going to get anything down there. I don't think we are. Those 2 we've already done. There's 3 left here, and what could be over here? 2 4 and 7 are the only things that are possible in this column, and we can't have a 4 here, so that's going to be a 2 7. Over here, but I put it in a 2 7, and over here we're going to have what did we have, the 8 there? That's going to be a 7 9. That's another nice one. And this one can only be 2 7 or 9, but it can't be a 7. That's going to be a 2 9. There are 3 nice binaries, and we can see now we have 2 2s, 2 7s, and 2 9s. Okay, that was good. And up this way, oh wait a minute, we have a 2 7 2 7. Right, so that's in a house. That's a conjugate pair, which means we can get rid of this 7, and by getting rid of the 7 means that one has to be a 9. Where is the 9? 9, and if that's a 9, did I just colour that red by mistake? Then this one has to be a 7. And yes, I seem to have done some colouring mistakes here. Get rid of that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was worrying me. So that's it. We've got a 7 and a 9. We've got a 2, 7 here, and probably up here. Actually, that's a 2, 4, 7. A 4, 9, and 3 there. The 3 are. There's something wrong there. We've got 2, 4, 7, and 9. Oh, shit, there are 4 there. Forget about it. That's 4. I think that's about all we can do now. Do you know what? I think I will. Oh, look at that. There's another pair, conjugate pair here. Or it's not. There's the third one in there. Look, I'm just getting confused. It is time for me at this stage to just call a halt, because I'm going to start making mistakes. I'll take a break, have a look at it. I don't think I'm going to find anything else, and if I don't, I'll just transfer this all over to the software, and we'll call this the end of video 1. Well, there comes a time in the life of solving every Sudoku puzzle where you have to decide enough is enough. We can't go any further using basic techniques. We must use some advanced techniques, and that's what video 2 is going to be about, the advanced techniques. But if you have a look at this, I've transcribed everything across and filled in all the possibles. Now just look at that, and I can see immediately that there's a standard X-wing where the bases are the rows. That will get rid of 1, 4. You can do another X-wing where your bases are columns, and you're going to get rid of, I think, 3 4s. Now if you haven't done X-wings, have a look down below, and there's plenty of tutorials down there, and there are tutorials. Just take the first tutorial on X-wing. Understand that, have a look at this, and that'll get you started on, well, what would be my solution. Now other people might have much craftier solutions, and I'm looking forward to seeing them, and video 2 will be based on either my one or somebody else's solution. Now I'm not sure if those X-wings will solve it, but it would be surprising if they didn't. Okay, anyway, look forward to finishing this one off and to see what your solutions might be. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry for taking so long, but I just got engrossed in it. I was seeing how far I could possibly go. Anyway, this is this part finished. Part 2 will be coming in, I don't know, probably Sunday or Monday. And thanks for looking. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and click the bell or notification so that you will be notified automatically when the next part comes out. Till then, slán tamil.